Wednesday. We're doing a week in my life. We are starting on Wednesday because the first half of this week was a little chaotic. I am currently in San Francisco, right by the airport, and I'm about to drive 3 hours to Yosemite today because we are doing an install into photo shoot week. It's actually insane. Yesterday was an insane travel day. Like, plane wise, everything was great. I was not anxious at all. The plane was smooth, but I felt so unwell yesterday. Like, my ears have never hurt so bad on a flight where I could not hear out of my right ear until this morning. So if that puts into perspective of like, I was just like not feeling well at all yesterday. I might sound a little congested because I am. But it is 8:11 a.m. I am eating a quick yogurt and getting coffee, and then I'm gonna grab my car and we are driving out to site. Now, this is one of those things where I can't quite show you a lot of the house, but because there's a lot happening and we're actually working through the weekend this week, it's gonna be really crazy. I wanted to bring you guys along and just like, you know, share the journey, share the week with you. We're staying in a really cute little cabin vibe by Yosemite. So anyways, I am wrapping up my food, gonna get my car, and we're gonna be on the road. So let's do it, a week of my life in Yosemite. Okay, I've arrived on site and it's rainy and it's gross and cold out, but I'm gonna run and grab lunch for the team, and then we're gonna eat and then finish installing this house. This house looks amazing. I really wish I could show you guys, but later. It's not released yet, so I can't. But I'm cold and I'm hungry, so let's go get some food. This is my first time walking through it as well. You walk in and you have one bedroom right here, which they upgraded me to a 2-bedroom. So you have one bedroom right here. We have our little coffee area, mini fridge, bathroom back here. Bathroom, ignore me, I look so disgusting right now. So I just got off the install. Big spacious bathroom. And then it's like a whole little apartment. It's so cute. The other bedroom right here, which is probably the room I'm gonna be staying. And then you have this little porch and a little view of a pond out there. It's so cute. So obsessed. I love it. I don't know if there's a TV though, which I mean, honestly, is probably good, but so cute. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, I think. I'm like losing track of my entire week. Like, all the days are like a blur to me right now, but it's Thursday morning and I woke up to this beautiful snow. I was not expecting it to snow, but I have the fireplace going behind you and I'm making my coffee. It's 6:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5:30 because I'm on East Coast time, which is always kind of nice. But today we are doing art installation, and it's really interesting. I have not vlogged much of this trip because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I've been in a little bit of a funk. Like, life is good, Ace and I are good, my friends are good, my health is good, but it's just like I feel like I am questioning what I'm doing with my life. And not to sound too Gary V, I know I don't have to have it all figured out. I'm 26, I'm so young, but I'm really just feeling like my flame is being put out. And I am like struggling to be like, okay, I have all these creative ideas. I want to be an entrepreneur. I've started like a business in the past and I kind of want to bring it back and refine it. And I feel just, I'm like questioning everything. I'm questioning if it's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm questioning if I'm ever going to do it. I don't know. I'm feeling really down this week. And it sucks because I'm in this beautiful, gorgeous place. And so yeah, I thought about like, okay, maybe I just don't vlog as much, or maybe I don't vlog, but I remember my sticky note that says, just keep going. And part of vlogging is also being real with you guys and not being like, oh my gosh, I'm in Yosemite, it's so beautiful, life is great, but also being like, yes, it's beautiful, yes, life is great, but I'm also just kind of in a funk this week. So that's just the reality of it. But right now I can take some time to breathe and soak in this beautiful, crisp, wintry air drink my coffee and sit by the fire and mentally prep for the day before I go into work mode. But I can touch more on it later, like what is causing, not what's causing my funk, but like where my head is at. And like, I don't know, like last night I was like struggling, like I've been really upset like every night. This past week I've also been like sick this week, and I've just not felt like myself at all. I've not been able to get a workout in. I've been very congested. I've been, I don't know, just I have not been journaling. Today was the first time I journaled all week. I've not been like, you know, in my word at all. And so I've just been so off this week. And I guess it's important to also show you guys this side of stuff because it's like the reality of it. I'm not this like perfect in my routine all of the time, like super motivated all the time. Like I get in these funks sometimes. And so, yeah. Anyways, it's 6:30. I'm going to finish my coffee and we are going to head to site. And I'll take you guys with me as much as possible. Yesterday was just not much of a vlogging day. It was basically I flew in on Tuesday, stayed the night Tuesday night, and then Wednesday drove 3 hours to site and then just went right into work. And so I didn't really get a chance to like vlog. And then we just did a dinner last night with a team. And I'm hoping today's going to be a better day. Yesterday wasn't a bad day, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I know everything's gonna be okay. I know I'll get out of the funk. Honestly, even just talking to you guys in this vlog is like helping me in a weird way because it's just like pushing through and like still creating and still talking and still like showing up. But I think it's just normal to feel a little bit lost in your 20s and not have it figured out and have all these ideas. And I think sometimes I'm jealous of my 22-year-old self because she was just so like, there was no limitations on her. Like she was just starting, like I remember when I started Simply Female, I went head first in it and we had amazing results and I was just so hungry. I didn't really care if it made sense. I just was doing it. And now I feel like I'm so like logistically thinking and like a little bit of that realism is creeping in. And I don't know, it's kind of sad. I miss the overly optimistic sky's the limit Bianca, and I kind of want to pull out my younger self in that aspect. So yeah, but anyways, it'll work itself out. It'll be okay. I'm gonna finish this coffee, get some breakfast, and head to site. So we'll see. Okay, side note, it is so snowy right now, and I have not driven in the snow in a minute. Wish me luck. We're driving to site, and it's quite a windy road, and the driveway is pretty steep, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm from Michigan, and we're just gonna channel my inner Michigan girl. I got this. Just take it slow. It's only 20 minutes, so let's see how it goes. Hopefully the roads are better than this little path that I drove to the store at where we're staying. It's like the paths are not like plowed yet, so I'm hoping that the actual main roads are plowed. So let's do it. Okay, I am decompressing. Oh my gosh. I am not used to all these bird noises. I love it. I am doing a little walk around this pond right here. Decompress a little bit before I eat. These birds are so pretty. I'm just not used to having all these bird noises. I love it. But I wanted to get a little nature, fresh air. It's sunny. Skies are kind of blue, and just enjoy outside before, you know, the chaos started back up again. And I'm feeling a lot better than this morning. Oh my gosh, I literally thought that was real for a second. I saw at the corner of my eye, I was like, wait, no, but I just wanted to decompress before the chaos. But like I was saying, I feel a lot better than I was this morning. I just have been a little bit more stressed than normal when it comes to like work and this stuff, but I am just trying to, you know, be positive and optimistic and know that when you're in stressful seasons, it does not last forever. I do want to like eventually talk more deeper about what I've been feeling, and hopefully it can be helpful to somebody. I'm going to do it in a proper like sit down when I'm inside, not out right now, but I just want to show you guys this little walk and, you know, say hi to the vlog because I haven't really vlogged much this trip, and this vlog is going to be all over the place because I can't show much of the house, and I've just been working really early mornings and kind of all over the place. But anyways, let's go for a little walk and decompress. morning. It's Friday. My days have been so unbelievably like mixed up. I keep thinking it's Thursday and confused on what day it is, but it's Friday. I don't have to be on site today until like 8:39ish, and it's like 6:30 right now, so I had some time to ease into my morning, which has been nice. But I wanted to just chat with you guys, an early morning coffee chat, because I have the energy for it. And it's funny because I would consider myself in a funk this week, but like it's funny because even though I'm in a funk, I still had like the energy this morning to move this coffee table and like rearrange stuff in here to like film some stuff. So I thought that was kind of funny, but I think stuff like that's always a reminder of like, okay, maybe I'm not as bad as as bad of a funk, maybe it's not as bad of a funk that I think. But I think this week, and I keep every part of the vlog when I talk to you guys a little bit, I'm like, oh, so I'll talk to you guys later about what I'm really feeling. And so this is me sitting down and saying what I'm really feeling. So this week I'm in Yosemite for my 9 to 5. We're doing an install and a photo shoot. The photo shoot's tomorrow. The install's been this entire week. I also got a really bad head cold on Monday. So I feel like I've just been very stressed this week and very off and out of it. And work has been stressing me out, and not being sick on top of it and traveling, it's just like a lot of moving pieces. And I think I had a moment earlier this week where I just like was questioning what I'm even doing in my life. I think we all have that every once in a while. And I just had so much self-doubt. And like, if you know me, one of my biggest insecurities is my work ethic. And I don't know why, and it's something I'm working on, but it's definitely like I never feel like I'm working hard enough, and I'm very, very, very hard on myself. And this week I had made a goal for myself in March to post every day, if not multiple times a day, on all my platforms, because I really want to, like, full time, I want to create content, I want to run a business, I want to kind of bring my old business back in a way, and I'm struggling to figure out what it looks like. And I know I'm 26. I do not have to have it all figured out right now. I'm just sharing my raw thoughts with you, so don't judge them. But I was just kind of like beating myself up. I'm like, maybe I don't have what it takes to do my content full time. Maybe I don't have, and mind you, I know it's 1 week of my life and I'm sick and there's all these other moving pieces. Like, I can't be perfect every week. I was just feeling unmotivated and down, and I have not been doing my morning routine of journaling and reading my Bible, and I have not worked out this week because I've been traveling and stuff, and my meals have been weird. And it's just so funny how back when I was in my early 20s and I would travel a lot for work, and I also just did not know how to take care of my body. I would feel all this, like my emotions and hormones would be like this, and then I like learned how to take care of my body, and I'm more like this now with an occasional like this. And I feel like I'm being this right now because I have not, like, I've barely eaten. I'm gonna go to the little lodge this morning and get a proper breakfast, but I feel like every morning it's been waking up, looking at my Slack, looking at my text messages, going right to site, like maybe grabbing a bagel if I can, or like some yogurt. And if you guys know me, I also don't really eat like that in the morning. Like, I like to have a protein heavy breakfast because that just really fills me up for the day, and a protein heavy diet. But everything has been, I'll do that, and then I get like half a sandwich for lunch. Not that they're like, I don't want to hate on my 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 is fine. It's just, I'm so busy. I'm like running through, like, I'm eating a sandwich and fries, and then I'm coming home, and like, it's just like not my normal schedules, and like not able to like get my movement in and everything. And so I just feel like a little off in that aspect. But I was just really doubting myself. I was doubting if I could actually, like, I don't know, make it, I guess, or just questioning what I was doing in my life, questioning if I had what it takes to bring my business back and everything. And for those of you who don't know, like, I had a business called Simply Female when in my early 20s. It was just a brand that connected women to each other and helped, creative and entrepreneurial women just really promote their businesses and stuff. And I did that through like events. I hosted events, networking events. I hosted meetups. I hosted, during COVID, I did a lot of like challenges and like Zoom calls to help girls like through lockdown. And we did like mindset work. We did habit stacking. We did just like a lot of stuff to really help women be the best versions of themselves and help them thrive in whatever business they were creating. I also had a podcast, and I interviewed just creative, cool women in my community. And then I stopped when I moved to New York, and part of me like regrets not continuing it because I think it could have really been something. But the other part of me knows that when I was 22, I just did not know who I was. I was not disciplined or mature or anything. I had no backbone, and I was kind of like, when it came to posting on social media and how we showed up as a brand, I was very like, I cared what people's opinions were of me really badly, and I kind of like spoke up about things to fit to whatever like people wanted to see from me, and not who I exactly was. And so it's a good thing that I stopped because I needed to mature and I needed to learn and grow. And now I'm in this spot where I want to bring it back, but different. I don't want it to be the same name, but I do want to bring some type of community hosting thing again. I know there's a lot of hosting and stuff, and I think that's where I was getting my head. I was like, wow, everyone's hosting and has a club or a group in that now. I'm like, dang, if I just like 6 years ago started it, it was more unique, I felt like. But I need to tune out that noise and know that there's room for me too. And I think a lot of the times, like, if you're a content creator, photographer, videographer, something that seems like, oh, the market's so saturated, it's like, yeah, but there's room for you too, because you are such a unique person and you bring your own like spin on things. And so like the events I host, someone might vibe with me better than the next person and want to go to my events, and someone might vibe with the next person versus me and go to their events. And also the community I'm creating, it's just, it's all like every hosting brand and their community they create is different. And there's enough people in the world that will go to my events and go to the next person's events. And I'd have to like really tune out the noise and stop thinking that there's not enough space for me. But I think it's also just really vulnerable, like creating content. It's funny too, because it's like sometimes I go back and forth in my head of like, why do I want to make YouTube videos? Why do I make content all the time? And innately goes back to like, I was always doing this as a kid, before social media, before all this. I was constantly making videos, taking pictures, like doing all that. And I genuinely love to document stuff, and I love to look back and like reflect and see different times in my life. If you look at some of my vlogs from like 2 years ago, like I was living in a whole different apartment. I was so broke. I was barely making any money. I was eating like eggs and rice every day, and like I was sleeping on a pull-out couch, and now to see where I am now, like I'm engaged, I have my own apartment in Manhattan, and so it's like the level up, it's still not where I want to be, but it's still like a level up from where I was. And it's nice to look back at that. But I think it's also like, you have to be careful as a content creator. It's like, okay, like really do heart checks of like, why am I creating? Like, what's the point of this content? Like, is it fulfilling to me, or am I just feeling like I need to get something out there to go viral or whatever? And I think like, if you're thinking, oh, I just want to go viral, it's like, I really question you to do a heart check, because I'm like over here like, okay, I always say this to myself, I'm like, if everything only gets 2 views, will I still create tomorrow? And it's true, I will still create tomorrow. And I have videos that have 2 views, no views, whatever, and I still create. And I'm like, I just want to keep going, because I would regret it if I stopped. But yeah, I don't know. I just think like it's just like a balance. I think I always like think of it this all the time of like, as I'm getting older, it's like I love creating content, I love vlogging, I love sharing with you guys, but it's like, what do I want to share? What do I want to keep private? When is it like, oh, like knock out the content, put the discipline in and just go? And when is it to like time to like rest and relax and be present? And I think that's like why I struggle with my work ethic mindset, is because I have this like side of me that's like, just put the discipline on, go. Like, you got to have more discipline, you got to work harder. And like that's how it, like anything happens. And then there's another part of me that's just, I get tired, But anyways, that's where my head has been. I know this is very rambly and a little all over the place. Hopefully it made sense, hopefully you could follow. But these are just my thoughts. And I think on top of lack of sleep, having a really bad head cold. Like, my head cold was so bad that when the plane landed, like while we were landing, my ears hurt so unbelievably bad. And I could not hear. And I've never had it where I could not hear like that on a plane, where like I did not even hear us land. And then I could not hear for the rest of the night into the next day. And I was just like, it was bad. And then just like lack of sleep and everything. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. I also miss Ace a lot because he was in the Philippines the week before, and I saw him for like a day, and then I had to come out here. Um, so I miss him, and I know we're like very much in need of a date night. He texted me yesterday. He's like, "I miss you so much. We need a date night ASAP." And I was like, "Yes, please." But yeah, just a lot of thoughts, a lot of things. I think as like I grow and figure out what I want to do with my life and how I'm using these platforms and creating, because I think it's also like I get so into like creating content on my Instagram, and I have to like sometimes I get nervous of like, oh my gosh, like what if people judge me, or what if someone from like I don't know, my high school or whatever sees this. But it's like my Instagram's not really for them, and it's kind of just like my little creative outlet, just like YouTube is. It just like feels so good to even sit down and just like talk and like I don't know, chat. But those are just my random morning before 7 a.m. thoughts with my coffee. But it's 6:49 right now. I need to do skincare and get ready, and I think I'm gonna go get some breakfast, and then I'll probably be needed on set in a little bit. And we have our shoot tomorrow morning. So yeah. I'm so tired. I'm literally so tired. The thought of like it's Friday, but it's also like only Friday. This week has felt like literally like 300 days. Um, I'm not even trying to sound complacent because I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be out here. I'm grateful to create content. I'm grateful for all of that. But sometimes you can be grateful and tired. Like that's just like I don't like it when people are like, "Oh, but you're here, but you gotta be grateful." But it's like, yeah, I'm so grateful. I love my life. I love life so much, but I'm tired, and I think you can be both. Um, and so yeah, and I have a very long travel day on Monday. I don't know why I didn't book a direct flight. I was not even thinking. I was so like fixated on flying into LaGuardia that I just like picked the first flight to LaGuardia. I don't know. I don't like JFK, but yeah. And then I think I have to shoot on Sunday now too. There's just a lot happening. There is a lot happening right now. And then I land, and I think I have to go to the office on Tuesday. Ugh, I need a nap. All right, I need a nap, and it's not even 7 a.m. yet. Maybe I'm just gonna go back to bed. But all right, we're going to site today. These install vlogs are so random. It's like me talking in between what's actually happening. I'm gonna go to site. The stylist and photographer are coming today. We're doing walkthroughs. I'm meeting with them, showing them the space, and then yeah, and then tomorrow we shoot. So I don't know how busy tomorrow's gonna be. Or today's gonna be. I know we're doing a lot of styling for the house and trying to just get everything ready for tomorrow, but I'm so tired. I need to mentally prepare to shoot tomorrow. I need to like put on my like videographer hat and like be ready to like go tomorrow, because right now I don't even want to touch a camera. All right, I need to stop talking and get ready. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, it's 5:45 in the morning, Saturday morning. It is our shoot day today. Last night, we basically just walked through the house, the photographer and the stylist. We prepped everything. Everything is right now currently sitting at the house, ready to go. I did not sleep good at all last night. I went to bed at 8:30, woke up at 11:30, and could not fall back asleep again until like 3. So I don't know how I have this that much energy. I hope I don't crash in the middle of the day. I'm doing videography today, and I'm also just kind of helping with the flow of things, producing a little bit. So yeah, let's do it. It is our last actual work day. Tomorrow we head back to San Francisco and we fly back on Monday. I'm homesick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm homesick, I miss New York. I'm ready to be home. I miss Ace. We haven't really seen each other in like 2 weeks, so I just really miss him. But I'm excited to be here. I'm happy to be here. Last night after we wrapped up everything, we grabbed dinner at this like it's like the California's oldest saloon apparently. I'll put a little video in. Ended up getting some t-shirts for Ace and I. But it is 5:45 and our first shot today is at 6:30 and I have to get there at 6:15, so I need to leave. But I will, again, try to take you guys with me. I know this vlog this week is very random with not a lot of b-roll and more chattiness. I apologize for that. I also don't think I'll be able to get it up on Monday because I'll be traveling, so we shall see. I'm tired, but I'm happy, and I'm just did my prayers this morning and really just thanking God for my health, that I'm alive, that I get to travel, that I get to you know, that I have an amazing fiance, friends, and just all the things to be grateful for. And so let's go shoot. Good morning. It is Sunday morning at like 9:30 a.m. I was finally able to sleep in a little bit. We have had such early call times. I mean, yesterday I was up at 5:15, and then before that it's been pretty early and I have not been sleeping good in this cabin. But last night I actually got really good sleep, so that was great. And this morning some of the girls went on a little bit of a hike, and I was gonna go on it, but then it was like 8:37 when I was getting out of bed, and they're like, we're heading out. And I'm like, I'm not about to like rush out and go on the hike. And I've been to Yosemite twice. And so I'm like, let me have a chill morning, which actually worked out because my boss texted me and she wants me to go back to the house today and potentially shoot some photos of the client, because I guess the client's gonna be there. So I might do some portraits of her, which is gonna be fun because she's a musician. And so it'll be cool to like work with her. So I'm gonna go do that at 11:30. But I think right now I'm gonna go to the little store and get some breakfast because I need to eat something. And yeah, and then basically driving back to San Francisco today. And we fly out tomorrow. We'll see when I get this vlog up. It's definitely gonna be a little bit later than normal. It'll for sure be in this time span of next week, but just with traveling and everything, it's a little hard for me to get everything up as I would like. But yeah, it's been a week. It's been the longest week ever. I feel like I've been working nonstop. I'll be working nonstop for a little bit, but it's fine. But it's been a really long week. It's been a fun week. It's been a lot of emotions this week. I mean, as you guys saw, like how I started this vlog versus how I'm ending it, it's very different. I'm feeling a lot better right now, and yeah, I'm excited to be home. I miss Ace and I miss New York, but it's been a real blessing to be out here, and it's just been so fun. So anyways, let's go get some breakfast and then portraits, and then we might do lunch at this little cafe. I haven't been to it yet. I have had their food. We ordered their food there, but I haven't been to the cafe, and the girl said it was really cute, so I might go check that out. But let's go for a little morning walk and get some breakfast. It's so nice out right now. I thought it was gonna be cold. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's not winter coat cold, and it's sunny, and the birds. It's just so nice. All right, I got myself a little bagel. We're walking back to my cabin right now. I'm walking back to my cabin right now. I'm gonna pack up and then head back to site one last time, one last photo shoot potentially if the client's down for it, and then we wrap up and we'll go back to San Francisco. Alright, I am gonna end the vlog here because I am at the hotel at the airport and I have an early flight tomorrow. I was gonna go and see the Golden Gate Bridge and where my grandparents got married and the park and all of that, but it was a 3-hour drive here and the park closes I guess at 5 and I got here at 5, so, and then it was another 40-minute drive, so I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna rest. I have a 6:30 a.m. flight tomorrow, so I'm gonna end the vlog here, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.